everybody, what's up and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be all about Christmas. I need some Christmas magic in my life right now. I'm sure a lot of us do. Granted, Christmas in July is well past, but you know what? That's okay. I had plucked out an eyeshadow palette the other day to use that was a Christmas eyeshadow palette, and I was like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna release this year for Christmas makeup, which, you know, we all look forward to. But then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna dig out all of my Christmas stuff and we're just gonna kind of go through it together. We're gonna see what I have. And then probably in the next video or two, I'm gonna do just a get ready with me using my Christmas makeup, you guys. It's time to put that makeup to use that we've all paid good money for and bring a little bit of the holiday spirit into our or my life as well. So if you're interested in seeing my entire Christmas makeup collection, then just keep on watching. All right, you guys, so this is going to be a little bit of a different setup. I moved my stuff to the floor. It's just easier for me to sit down, and instead of the desk, it gets very shadowy up there. One of y'all had mentioned in my last makeup collection video that it gets very shaky, that my hand isn't very stable, and so I'm sorry. I am holding the camera in one hand. I don't have any kind of stabilizer or anything like that. So I do apologize in advance, but just want to show you all of my Christmas makeup collection because you guys, I am so ready. I can't even tell you how ready I am for the holidays. I'm about to take out all my fall decor. The struggle is real, you guys. So let's just kind of go over what I've got. So let's start out with the famous Gingerbread palettes by Too Faced. So I do own both of these, and I, quite frankly, I love these. They did one of these last year and one the year before. This one's last year's, this one's the year before's. I don't find that they smell super potent, but I love these. I know that they're repetitive shades, and I saw that they're coming out with a pumpkin one this year. People were knocking it already. I'm good with it, you know? Look how pretty that is. You guys, when I reviewed the Patrick Star palette, remember I was like super intent on getting that olive? I have found nothing but olives in my collection since then. I'm like, seriously? Anyways, but it is what it is. So those two are definitely part of my collection. This I got a couple of years ago, and I am so glad I did. I really do use the heck out of this, and I'm not a super fan of the melted matte lippies. They just dry out my lips, but for some reason, these really don't. And so they came in super sweet holiday scents. I don't even know why it took me so long to spit out that sentence. But oh my gosh, so great. Look, smells like pumpkin spice, sugar cookie, cinnamon bear, hot buttered rum. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this was an amazing little set for like 25 bucks. And if they come out with another one, I'm totally picking that up. So trying to determine what order to go in. None, I guess. This is what I bought last year from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, I'm going to be very embarrassed to tell y'all that some of these things I've only used like once. That's why I say it's really time to get out the... Why can't I open this? It's time to get out the holiday makeup and just use it. You know, we've paid good money for this, and I love it. It brings back the feels, and I love the products, so, and I don't want them to go to waste. This was just a little set of 4 glitter glosses. I love these, and you can obviously tell which one I've used the most. I've used this one quite a bit. The other 3 are almost untouched. So anyways, this thing was also like $25 last year. I've got a lot of Kylie stuff. I have noticed this year she has not come out with a whole lot of stuff. And I don't know if it's because she sold her company or her brand or whatever, even though she is still a stakeholder, but I do believe a good portion of it was sold. So I was a little bummed that she didn't come out with a birthday collection. I typically like those. But this was part of her Naughty and Nice holiday collection that you'll see an eyeshadow palette duo for up there. Please don't mind my carpet. I haven't vacuumed in a couple of weeks. And this is the struggle of a makeup room. Carpet in a makeup room is, you know, lipstick and all that. Anyway, so she came out with a couple of sets, and this has like 3 liquid lippies, 2 glosses. This is considered the sugar set. This one's probably the spice. Yep. I'm not doing a whole lot of swatching, you guys, and I do apologize for that, but kind of just want to show you what I have, you know? And so anyways, I have that set. Her mattes can be very, very drying. They can be great, but some of them just overly drying. But anyways, so let's go over here, and I've got a couple of Kylie products here. Again, one from last year, one from the year before. This one was one I wasn't really crazy about. This one is a blush highlight duo, and it just wasn't what I typically expect from a Kylie blush and highlighter. I don't know. It just wasn't as intense as I enjoy, and yeah. So anyways, I may end up decluttering this on Posh. I don't know. And then this one right here is amazing. This one's a blush called Winter Kiss that I think she ended up bringing back as a regular blush, like maybe I don't know if it was a permanent, but she did bring it back for sure. I'm sorry. Again, I feel like all I can think of now is how much I'm shaking the camera. So I do apologize, but so pretty. Not what you would think for a holiday release, the pink, but it is what it is. So moving on, what do I want to pick next? Let's go ahead and go into these bad boys. So Chill Baby, I think, was last year, and then the year before she did Naughty and Nice, and I prefer these over this one. They're all very pretty, but again, I miss her releases. What is happening? If you know why she didn't release a birthday collection, or if you know why she's releasing less, is it because of the sale of the company? Please let me know. So this one's the Chill Baby palette. This is what it looks like. There's another olive shade. What is happening? Ugh. Seriously? Look how pretty that is, though. Her eyeshadows, I've really been a fan of for a long time. I always thought they were good, but then they improved over time, and I'm like, man, so the first ones really weren't as good. It's all relative, you know? But this was the Chill Baby palette, which I very much enjoy. And then these two I love. And I love because my hand looks so large in the view. Squirrel moment for sure. Okay, so I love these because the packaging is very in theme with what's inside. These letters are a very velvet type of feel. And then here you've got like the green, the deep green, the deep red. So pretty. I really love this palette. I hope she does. I feel like I'm still on the same, I'm on the same train right now. I hope she does a holiday release this year. Who knows? Anyways, 2020 has been interesting to say the least. I saw a meme the other day that had a picture of a dumpster candle. It was a candle, but it looked like a dumpster. And it said the commemorative candle of 2020. Anyways, so here we go with the nice palette. Obviously, it's white, so yeah, it's a little dirty. And I try to keep mine as clean as possible, but anyways. And this is what this one looks like right here. So it's definitely a more subdued palette. My favorite of the two is the Naughty palette, but anyways. So yeah, I do have that one. Let's move on. Let's keep in with Kylie. Kylie Cosmetics. And this, I have definitely made it known that her high glosses are my very favorite gloss formula of all time. They're so beautiful. They glide on. I don't think they're very sticky, but they are so high shine. These I am going to give you swatches. No, I'm going to give you swatches. So let me put the camera down. I'm going to apply these to the back of my hand, and I'll be right back. So this is what they look like. Now granted, yes, these are a little heavier on the sparkle. They're not rough by any means. It's built into the formula, but these are definitely different in the sense they are, I mean, obviously a lot sparkly, but it was a holiday release. But look how shiny they are. They literally feel like a gel water. I don't know how else to describe it to you, but I can't be sold on any other lip gloss as far as being the best. To me, these are the best. So whenever she releases a set like that, it's kind of a win situation for me because I love them so much. All right, let's move on. Too Faced. Let's save Too Faced for last. Okay, so we've got a couple of, now granted, I just realized that I don't have any of my Tarte blush palettes in here, and Tarte releases those every year, practically every year. And you know what? I am going to grab them because they are part of Christmas makeup. I don't know why I'm having trouble even thinking and speaking, but I am going to pick them up. Hang on. Before we do that, this is a set that released last year. It's a little 4 set of the Tarte, what are the chrome paint eyeshadows. And this was the perfect, this is what I love about holiday sets and makeup, is that they make a smaller size, you get more of them, and you're still not gonna go through the whole thing. So this was a perfect way for me to try this formula, and the shades they included were so, so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, and I think this was like 20 bucks, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was 25, but love these so much. It came with Frosé, it came with Wild at Heart, which is a permanent shade. It came with, let's see, what is this one? This one is Citrine. And they are very, very metallic. And then this one was Pink Diamonds. So pretty. My nails, you guys, I'm going to do them tonight. They're horrible. Don't mind the nails. So moving on to Fenty Beauty. This was the Gloss Bomb set from last year. Now granted, a couple are missing because one's on my desk, one's in my purse. I gotta tell you guys, Fenty Gloss Bomb is like probably one of my least favorite formulas, and I know I'm so that's the unpopular opinion, but I've told you all time and time again that typically if something's very hyped up, chances are I may not like it, and if it's hated, then chances are I'm gonna really like it. I go against the grain, that's what I do. But anyways, it came with a set of 5. Again, just it's so awesome to be able to try different shades, different things in a pretty little set, and I think that's why we all love holiday makeup. Same thing here. This was from last year. This was the Anastasia loose glitter set, and what's funny is when I first got it in, I was like, seriously, did I pay 40 bucks for a set of white glitters? Because literally they look the same, and I don't know why they keep, well, I do know why they keep including that adhesive. It's so that if you don't already have one, now you do, but that is my least favorite glitter glue of all time. Anyways, but these actually have a very strong shift depending on which one. One is blue, one's purple, one is, I can't remember, green. Very, very pretty, and this was a really, really good set. And that came out last year. I heard Norvina is done with palettes for this year, so it's my hope that ABH comes out with something for the holiday season. Okay, let's move on to Too Faced. Too Faced makes the best holiday marketing products. Now, that's not to say that the quality is always the best, because it has been hit or miss, but truly when it comes to the holiday makeup feels, to me, Too Faced is where it's at. Last year, they released this Gingerbread Lane, and it's 3 different palettes, and they're scented a different way. One is like berry pie, banana bread, and sugar cookie. These were so cute, and granted, this is something I typically don't go for, but the fact that they smelled so unique, and quite frankly, the shades are really nice. It's actually what I'm wearing today. And I don't know, as I was putting it on, I'm like, oh man, I love all this Christmas makeup. Whether it's the best quality or not, to me, it's just all about, I don't know. Sometimes it's what calls your name. It's what gives you the feels. Anyways, so that was last year's set, or let me rephrase, one of last year's sets, because we all know that Too Faced will do several different releases for the Christmas holiday. So look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're in August, you guys, so if they're gonna do what they typically do, then that means that here within the next month or so, we should start seeing holiday stuff hit the shelves. But that's a big if, given the fiasco that 2020 has been. So this was one of my very favorites of all time of their holiday releases, and it's the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda. It was, look, 2018, and I'm horrible about keeping things in their packages. I never used the Agenda, but look how pretty. Don't let today be a waste of makeup. I figured when I got this, I loved it so much that I knew I'd never declutter it. It's one of those things where sometimes, again, you keep it just for the sentiment, and just because you like the packaging, you know what I mean? But this was awesome. It's a planner that you can reuse, but then it came with the little, I was about to tell you this was the planner. No, it's this one. And it was so cute, like really detailed and everything, but again, I never used it. Darn. That's okay though. It's cute. And then this was the eyeshadow palette, which I thought was decent compared to what they had done in prior years. Now, the following year after this, they released something, I can't remember, the packaging had like swans over it and it had like a little baggie and everything. Super cute, but I ended up returning that one because it looked so similar to this that I'm just like, And that's the thing about Too Faced. They will repackage, reuse, recycle. But these were a quality that was so far up from what they had been doing that I was just in love with this. So sorry, trying to wipe this off on my leg. I'm just totally gonna give you a a snapshot of what's going on over here. Anyways, but yeah, and Too Faced typically will do like a little, I don't know, highlight, blush, and bronzer. Not the best quality in the least as far as the face products, but the eyeshadows can really be surprising. So yeah, I love that so much. Okay, we're down to the last few. Let me bring these over. And truly and honestly, based on packaging, this is, oh, it's so dusty. You guys, I'm so sorry. I don't dust as often as I should. To me, Too Faced wins the prize when it comes to their packaging. It doesn't get better than this. And I will never declutter these for this reason. But this is, again, the reason that holiday/Christmas makeup is so much fun. Look how pretty this is. It comes off, opens up. I feel like it's like a little dollhouse, and then you have 3 palettes in there. Look at the detail in this. So pretty, so, I don't know. There's something about it that I just love. But then again, I'm such a sucker for packaging. I mean, right down to the floor. Wow. And then it came with 3 palettes. Again, just kind of like what we just saw. And you're going to see a lot of repetitive in here. Yes, it is. But again, it's sometimes you're just paying for that feel, that, you know, nostalgia type of, ooh, it's the Christmas season type of thing, you know. And Too Faced will usually do this whole to and from on the back. So that in case you wanted to like keep one and gift one or whatever, you could. But anyways, I am obviously I'm keeping them all. And then moving on to this one, the Grand Hotel Cafe. Actually, I think, if I remember correct, these were 1 year. And then these 2 were part of another year. Le Grand Chateau was one, and then these 2, because I think this was part of a whole like New York theme. Anyways, so with that said, let's go ahead and go into here, which if you're new to makeup and you haven't seen these, oh my gosh, look how cute that is. And yes, these are still full. I never used them, but again, I don't know why I didn't. I don't have an excuse for you. Look how pretty, Fifth Avenue, chocolate shop. Anyways, so again, you're gonna see some repetitive stuff in here. We know that Too Faced does the whole repetitive thing at Christmas time. That's okay. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I love their packaging. I love what they do. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. She's got the pink hair. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Anyways, so this is what we've got going on here. And this one's definitely a little bit more bland than the one we just looked at. But again, you're paying a lot for the packaging. You're paying for, you know, you're paying for the whole setup. So that's that. And then going on to the last 2, again, same thing. Yes, Too Faced does that in that like 2 or 3 years will be something very similar. We're all suckers for it. But again, look how pretty that is. So, so pretty. And then same thing. This one has 3 palettes that look pretty much exactly the same as the ones we just looked at. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Anyways, so yeah, so that's that. And then finally, sad we're coming to the end, but I am going to keep using these for the time being because truly it has brought me a lot of joy to pull this stuff out, just look at it, enjoy it, use it. Anyways, obviously I used one product from here. And then look how cute. You can tell this was the Sephora exclusive because there's a Sephora bag right there. This was the Paris one. And look, even the railing is 3D. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I hope they do something like this again soon. Again, I think that this year they've opted to go the pumpkin route. But, oh my gosh, this one is so, so pretty. I had forgotten about this. Let's swatch a couple of these, shall we? Yeah, this one's pretty. I remember really liking that one. That one's a little more sheer, but let's use this one. You guys know I automatically go for these metallic type of shades. Oh, they don't swatch all that great. So I hope y'all don't mind. I'm just gonna show you my leg. I'm wearing just like leggings. Anyways, look how bad they swatch. This is so awkward. Leg swatch. Anyways, but yeah. So again, it's just very, it's for the nostalgia aspect. Y'all, how could I forget that I had one more palette to show you? This was last year's Hot Buttered Rum. This is probably one of my very favorite Too Faced palettes of life. I'm not even kidding when I say that. This is such a good quality, and I truly hope they keep these coming. These little minis, it was perfect. And it's typically something, like this color scheme is typically something I just don't go grab off the shelf. I got it because it was a holiday palette, and I love getting the holiday ones. But this had such a quality factor to it that I was beyond impressed. And I'm sorry, my hands look so grimy and gross right now with 20,000 swatches, but I love these, or I love this palette so much, and I truly hope they come out with another one. But I couldn't leave this little guy out. He is absolutely part of my holiday or my Christmas makeup collection. All right, my friends, well, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by, for talking about makeup with me. You know it's what I love to do. Disney and makeup, it's all so much fun. Okay, Disney, makeup, and Jesus, because you guys, I gotta leave you with a verse of the day. You know that. He is my very reason for living. And so today's comes from Exodus 33:14, and it says, "The Lord replied, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." I love giving you a verse of the day just to encourage you, to motivate you, to let you know that Jesus loves you so much, and I do too. It is my hope and prayer that you would put your hope and trust, your confidence in Him, that He would become the very center of your life, because truly, a life without Him, I don't know how I would do it. I'm just being completely honest, and that's not really trying to force anything on you. That's just speaking for myself and just as a place of encouragement to you if you are going through some hardships right now. Well, anyways, guys, thank you again for stopping by. I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.